Britney Spears breaks her silence amid documentary controversy as she says she is taking time to learn and be a normal person. Britney Spears appears to be addressing fan worries after the release of the new documentary framing Britney Spears put her conservatorship struggle with dad Jamie Spears in the spotlight once again. The songstress, 39, reminded Twitter that people are often more complex than they seem while also admitting she's trying to learn and be a normal person right now. Remember, no matter what we think we know about a person's life, it is nothing compared to the actual person living behind the lens, the Macomb, Mississippi native wrote online. Britney also reflected on life while sharing a video of her performing her hit Toxic at the 2018 New Year's Rockin' Eve ball drop. "Can't believe this performance of Toxic is from 3 years ago," the star, whose last live performance was in October of 2018, wrote. "I'll always love being on stage. But I am taking the time to learn and be a normal person. I love simply enjoying the basics of everyday life." Though she made it seem like her hiatus was strictly personal, Britney's lawyers have previously said she refuses to perform while dad Jamie is in charge of her career through her conservatorship. She continued the upbeat tone in a reply which read, "Each person has their story and their take on other people's stories. We all have so many different bright beautiful lives. Remember, no matter what we think we know about a person's life, it is nothing compared to the actual person living behind the lens." It seems like the whole world has been talking about the pop star since the release of the New York Times produced documentary framing Britney Spears came out on Friday. The film explores her meteoric rise to fame, cruel treatment by the media, very public struggles with mental health and ongoing conservatorship battle with father Jamie Spears. It was directed by Samantha Stark and produced by the New York Times, and appeared on Hulu on Friday before being televised on FX that same evening. It begins with a montage of the #FreeBritney movement, including courthouse protests and social media videos. An in-person protest is accompanied by the slogan, "What do we want? Free Britney. When do we want it? Now." The movement was sparked after Britney began a legal fight to have Jamie removed from her conservatorship, with her lawyer arguing that she is afraid of her father and will not perform again if her father is in charge of her career. Although Jamie no longer holds the conservatorship over her person, he does over estate, thereby restricting, for example, her ability to make financial decisions. Even Britney's boyfriend Sam Asghari had something to say, taking to his Instagram story to share his opinion on Tuesday. He wrote, "Now it's important for people to understand that I have zero respect for someone trying to control our relationship and constantly throwing obstacles our way," referring to Spears' dad. "In my opinion, Jamie is a total DK. I won't be going into details because I've always respected our privacy, but at the same time I didn't come to this country to not be able to express my opinion and freedom." The Iranian fitness model added an animated mic drop emoji. Jamie, 68, has been Britney's conservator since 2008, when he took control of her business affairs amid fears for her mental health. In September 2019, he temporarily relinquished his powers to Britney's care manager Jody Montgomery due to personal health reasons, but is still in control of her finances. A source told Page Six on Monday that Spears has yet to take in the doc, which also focuses how the media covered her over the years. "I have and will continue to provide unwavering love and fierce protection against those with self-serving interests and those who seek to harm her or my family." After Britney suffered a famous breakdown and lost custody of her two sons, Preston, 15, and Jayden, 14, she was placed in the conservatorship of Jamie and a lawyer called Andrew Wallet. But in the documentary, the pop star's friend and ex-assistant Felicia Culata said she knows firsthand what Britney is capable of. The show also features interview footage with Adam Streisand, a lawyer she spoke to previously about the conservatorship around the time it first began. His conclusion was drawn from his discussions with her, where she was aware that her conservatorship was inescapable but just wanted Jamie out of his position. Another one of the interviewees in the documentary is Jive Records marketing executive Kim Kyman, who worked with Britney early on in her career. "The only thing Jamie ever said to me was, My daughter is going to be so rich she's going to buy me a boat, that's all I'm gonna say about Jamie, said Kim, who said that it was Britney's mother Lynn who supported her at this time. Britney's former assistant Felicia shows the cameras around her house and opens a box of fan mail near the beginning of the show. These are letters to me from the fans, so if I got this many you can imagine, oh, the ones that Britney got would fill up the entire room, said Felicia before revealing her role in Britney's life. Although she did not receive a specific definition on what I was supposed to do in her care of Britney, titles like chaperone were initially thrown around. Felicia shared that at one point they wanted to call me her partner and we didn't think that sounded right, and ultimately we settled on assistant. To be honest, I didn't then, nor do I now, understand what a conservatorship is, especially for somebody Britney's age and somebody capable of so much that I know firsthand she's capable of, said Felicia, who has known her since she was 5. In a court filing last August, Britney's attorney Samuel D. Ingham III said that Britney is strongly opposed to having Jamie return and prefers that co-conservator Montgomery permanently replace him. Per the Associated Press, Los Angeles Superior Court Judge Brenda Penny failed to suspend Jamie's conservatorship in November. She said she would consider future petitions for his suspension or removal. My client Britney has informed me that she is afraid of her father, Ingham told her. She will not perform again if her father is in charge of her career.